Hey everybody, Brother John here, ModernDeism. I'm responding to a video which was a response to another video by Nancy, which her username is Nanny715, and she recently made a response video called Am I Happier Now That I No Longer Believe in God? Now, I'm assuming, of course, that this video response from listening to the video that it's a response to a Christian, um, and so Nancy, I wanted to I guess chime in here a little bit, even though I still believe in God. The question that I've questioned myself is, am I happier that I no longer believe in the Christian God or the biblical God? And I would have to say emphatically, yes, I am. Um, I have found more contentment. I have found myself to be less judgmental um, since I lost main reason because I lost the dogma and the fundamentalism. I don't put God in a box. Um, so for that, I am definitely happier, more content that as a deist and free thinker, that I have the freedom to explore different perspectives and beliefs on God, and don't have that prior opinion of that anything other than Christianity is of the devil. So in that respect, I'm much happier and much freer, and it is amazing. Um, you did mention about it's like a death when you leave the faith, and it was. For me, it was. And I probably expressed this in some other videos, but it was like a death. And it was almost like there was a part of me that was angry. And I think some of that anger shows in some of my videos because I believed something for so long, and then to have my eyes open to see actually the truth. Um, I felt like, you know, I was deceived. So yeah, there was a little bit of anger. I would say that. A grief, like you say, you might say as also. Um, the thing I do miss, though I still get it because my wife is still a Christian, and I, I still, and she has people from the church come by, and I'm friends with them, and we do favors for one another. So, but besides that, what I do miss is the sense of community in the church. Though I don't miss all the backbiting and all the little bullshit that goes on in any church you go to. Who's trying to show they're the better Christian, pointing fingers, and the gossiping that goes on is amazing. Um, and that brings to point another thing that people that I know that are still Christians, some of them, 20 years I know them, and after the fact, they are still dealing with issues that affect their life, mainly issues of their past hurts or whatnot, family issues. They can't seem to put a lot of it behind and go forward. And that saddens me, and it's a bad testimony for Christianity, especially when these people express such strong faith, yet some things have not changed. I guess for some of us, some things will never change. It's just part of our DNA, you might say. Um, but, you know, as far as like emotional baggage, hurts and stuff, um, they can't seem to let it go. I don't know. So, but Nancy, I love your videos. I love your outlook. Um, you're not mean spirited as many Christians would assume atheists to be. And yeah, I would have to say my response to this video is I am happier that I do not believe in the Christian or biblical God with all the doctrines of hell and one way to get there to heaven. Um, so my mind has been freer. Um, as you know, I'm a deist now or I don't even know if that's the correct term. Maybe a pandeist or pantheist. But again, I don't put God in a box. I believe God is all. He is the universe. He is all in all. Everyone has an awareness or a consciousness of God and the divine and the universe, etc., in them. Some just refuse it. Some are putting it in the limitations as much as theist. And but I believe it's there. And my religion now is simply, treat others as you would like to be treated. The golden rule, which Jesus and many prophets before him spoke about. The other thing that's been really amazing for the past few months is using the law of attraction. Perhaps you've heard of Napoleon Hill or the book The Secret or Thinking to Grow Rich and all. Those principles that I've put into effect for the past few months have been very beneficial. I do believe that our thoughts, our mindset, are a rudder, as if you will, for directing our lives. And our thoughts will control our emotions. Our thoughts will direct our lives to those things that we are dwelling on. Like attracts like. Dislike will attract dislike. So these principles, if you want to call them the secret or just, laws of success, do work. I see them working. In the past, I probably would have saw them as something of the devil to take my mind off of God, and See, the thing about Christianity too is that there's always the denying of yourself, sacrificing yourself, and the way I see it now is that God wants to give to you. There are these laws that that I've expressed that help you achieve things that you want. So in a way here, it's about you. I'm not talking about being in a selfish, self-centered way, because if you're going to be that, then you're not going to receive things. Because one of the laws is to give what you want to get. In a business network that I am in, we have a slogan called "Givers Gain." So it's better to give than to receive. There are still things in the Bible that are beneficial. I admit that. I've said that. Things that might have been principles long before Christianity. But it doesn't make the whole Bible true. It doesn't make every word literal from God. Sorry for the rambling, but I am happier. And one last thing, you are correct. There are fundamentalists and dogmatic people on the atheist side as well as the Christian side. And I think that we need some balance. Everyone needs balance in their life, and this helps us move on. Nancy, love your stuff, love your videos, and I know you're not too far from me, and I really hope we get to maybe hang out one time. That'd be great. I would love to have a cup of coffee with you. Be well. Peace, everybody.